subtraction, multiplication and division in previous classes. And also we have studied how to factorize the given algebraic expression by using identity. Let us recall some identities. X plus y whole square equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. X minus y whole square equal to x square minus 2xy plus y square. X square minus y square equal to x plus y into x minus y. Now in this chapter, let us start should be studied particular type of algebraic expression is called polynomials. Now we can analyze the meaning of polynomials by chart. Any expression written in mathematical terms having constant and variable is called a polynomial. I will repeat one. Any expression written in mathematical terms having constant and variable is called a polynomial. Constant and variables are very important terms in algebra. What do you mean the constant? We'll see now. Constant is whose value remains constant or having fixed value, does not change the value. Example, pi, 2, minus 3, etc. Variables, one which takes different values or do not have fixed value. Then example, if x equal to 2 and x equal to 4, here x is a variable. If y equal to root 2 and y equal to 5, y is a variable. Next term is algebraic terms. The product of variable and constant is called algebraic terms. Example, 3x, minus 8y, etc. Here 3 is a constant and x is a variable. The product of 3 and x is a algebraic term. Algebraic expression. Two or more terms with positive or negative sign is called algebraic expression. Algebraic expressions are classified into three types. First one is monomial. Mono means single or one. Polynomials having only one term are called monomial. Example, 5x, 7y, etc. Binomial. Bi means two. So it has two terms. Polynomials having two terms are called binomial. Example, 90 plus 5. And trinomial. Polynomials having three terms are called trinomial. Tri means three. Example, 3a minus 8b plus 5. Degree of the polynomial. The highest power of the variable in a polynomial is called the degree of the polynomial. Understood, children? The highest power of the variable in a polynomial is called the degree of the polynomial. Example, x to the power of 2 plus 2x plus 9. Here the highest power of the variable is 2. Here x power 2 is there. Here x power 1. The constant term always having the variable power is 0. So the highest power of the variable is 2. So the degree of the polynomial is 2. A polynomial in one variable n is an expression of the form an x power n plus an minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus so on plus a1 x plus a0, where a0, a1, a2 up to an are constant and an is not equal to 0. Now look at here, children. We can study about the types of polynomials with respect to degree. First one is linear polynomial. A polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear polynomial. Example, bx minus 4, root 2, x plus 5, etc. General form of the linear polynomial is ax plus b, where a and b are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. The second one is quadratic polynomial. A polynomial of degree 2 is called a quadratic polynomial. The name quadratic has been derived from the word quadrat, which means square. Example, 2x square plus 3x minus 2 by 5, y square minus 2, etc. General form of the quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. The important concept is a is not equal to 0. If a is equal to 0, the first term should become 0. It leaves only dx plus c. It is a linear polynomial. So the important concept is a is not equal to 0. Then third one is cubic polynomial. A polynomial of degree 3 is called a cubic polynomial. Example, 2 minus x cube, comma, root 3x cube, etc. Here degree of the polynomial, highest power of the degree is 3. General form of cubic polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a, b, c and d are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. Value of the polynomial. Now how to find out the value of the polynomial? If p of x is a polynomial in x and if k is any real number, then the value obtained by replacing x by k in p of x is called the value of p of x at x equal to k and is denoted by p of k. Children, I will show that example how to find out the value of the given polynomials. Now p of x equal to 5x square minus 3x plus 7 at x equal to 1. We replace x by 1, we get p of 1 equal to 5 into 1 power 2 minus 3 into 1 plus 7. 1 into 1 is 1, 5 into 1 is 5, minus 3 into 1 is 3 plus 7. Add up 7 plus 5 is 12, 12 minus 3 is 9. Now the value of the given polynomial is 9. Second example, find p of 0 and p of 1 for the following polynomial. P of y equal to y square minus y plus 1. Here y is a variable. Whenever the y substitute 0, p of 0 equal to 0 whole square minus 0 plus 1. 0 minus 0 plus 1 equal to 1. Then p of 1, we replace y by 1 equal to 1 square minus 1 plus 1. 1 square value is 1, minus 1 plus 1, minus 1 plus 1 getting cancelled, p of 1 equal to 1. The value of p of 0 is 1 and p of 1 also is 1. Next topic is zeros of the polynomials. P of x is a polynomial in x. K is any real number. If p of k equal to 0, it means we replace x by k everywhere in p of x, ultimately getting p of k equal to 0. Such real number k is said to be 0 of a polynomial. I will show that example. P of x equal to 3x plus 5. Replace x by k. P of k equal to 3k plus 5. If p of k equal to 0 according to the definition. 3k plus 5 equal to 0. Therefore k equal to minus 5 by 3. Here transpose 5 to the RHS, it becomes minus 5. The coefficient of k, it comes to the denominator. Therefore minus 5 by 3 is 0 of the given polynomial. consider two numbers 15 and 6. We divide 15 by 6. We get quotient is 2 and remainder is 3. We write 15 as 15 equal to 6 into 2 plus 3. Already you know that the division algorithm, dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. We observe that the remainder 3 is less than the divisor 6. Similarly, we divide 12 by 6, we get 12 equal to 6 into 2 plus 0. Here, remainder is 0 and we say that 6 is a factor of 12 or 12 is a multiple of 6. Understood, children? That remainder becomes 0. We have to say that 6 is a factor of 12 or 12 is a multiple of 6. Let us see that the principle of remainder theorem applies in case of the polynomials. Now divide one polynomial by another polynomial. That example 1 is 2x cube plus x square plus x divided by x. Each and every term of the dividend divided by the divisor x. It becomes 2x cube by x plus x square by x plus x by x. It gives 2x square plus x plus 1. Now we say that x and 2x square plus x plus 1 are factors of 2x cube plus x square plus 3. Now look at that example 2. 3x square plus x plus 1 divided by x. Each and every term should be divided by x. It gives 3x square by x plus x by x plus 1 by x equal to 3x plus 1 plus 1 divided by x. We cannot divide 1 by x. Here we can not divide 1 by x to get a polynomial term. So in this case we stop here and note that 1 is the remainder. Therefore we have 3x square plus x plus 1 equal to x into 3x plus 1 close plus 1. Since the remainder is not 0, it is not a factor of the given polynomial. This principle is called a remainder theorem of a polynomial.